Hi there, this is the story of Rezolve AI, ticker symbol RZLV. This company was requested by a viewer. And by the way, if you can predict the stock price in the next 30 days, what will happen to the stock price if it will go up by 50-30%, you will get all my money from my membership, from my subscription. Go to my channel, press join, and check out my membership and also the video, and you'll find out more about how it works, this stock prediction challenge. So let's come back to this company, Rezolve AI. Market cap right now is about 684 million and the price $2.80. It has declined from $11. Now the most important question is whether this company is still a great investment at the current price. So the answer, you will find it in this box. During this video, I'll open the box and you'll find the answer, whether it's a great investment or not. So to understand the answer, you have to look at this business, what they do, and what's the next steps. If you look at the revenue over the last 3 years, quite small compared to the market cap. They barely made 1 million in revenue over the last 3 years. As you can see, 0.1 million, 0.14, 0.18 million. So less than 1 million. And the market cap is over 600 million. And their earnings, if you look at their earnings, no earnings, huge losses, over 100 million 2022, 30 million 23, and over 172 million 2024. Now maybe they have something on their balance sheet. But if you look at their cash, more recently, 9.4 million in cash and their debt over 44 million. So nothing there. So how come the market cap is so high, over 684 million? Well, you have to understand what they do, their next plans. They offer a platform, software as a service. They provide access to the platform, AI platform, via subscription to retailers and e-commerce. And they offer those AI agents, which help different companies with their conversation, search intelligence, personalized recommendation, and so on. All kinds of AI agents. As the AI enterprise market is expected to be about, and of course grow more in the future, about 500 billion, they want to tap into this market to earn some money. Now, when you compare the current market cap 600 million with over 500 billion, you see the big potential. Now, here is the thing. They announced that their annual recurring revenue has reached around 70 million. And by the end of 2025, they expect 100 million. Now, if you believe in the future of this company, that they are able to gain more market share to increase more in the future, then yes, right now, the current market cap is justified. 70 million, a multiple of 10 for the revenue, 700 million. So somehow fairly valued. And if they reach in their annual recurring revenue 100 million, that means the market cap can go to 1 billion from this level. They also announced that they have 50 billion in gross merchandise volume that goes through their AI platform where they have their agents. And if somehow they can offer a service, they can charge a fee of this total gross merchandise volume, imagine what will happen. 10% of this total gross merchandise volume means 5 billion in revenue. So there is big potential for this company, quite a lot, if they do the right thing. Only if they do the right thing. Now, here is the trick with this company. Here is the trick. If you look at the number of shares, yes, it has been stable for a while, 192 million, 22, a decline, that's good, 180 million, and then an increase to 208 million, Then, more recently they announced they will issue more shares. 15 million, 90 million, 7 million, another 500k from warrants and 500k from notes. This was expected because if you look at their huge losses over 100 million, you have to ask yourself who will pay for their expenses, because the revenue is less than $1 million and their losses, expenses over 172 million. Who will pay for their expenses? Well, shareholders, past shareholders who invest in this company, and as they issue more shares, they lose a lot in value. So the risk is dilution. And by the way, this is a company from the UK. This is the first risk, dilution, right? And then the second risk, I see. Yes, you see this big market size, over $500 billion, AI enterprise market. They have their agents, AA agents, software as a service subscription. But tell me their edge. What's their advantage? Can they compete further, get more market share, to expand from 100 million? Can they do that? If the answer is yes, and they can become profitable and stop issuing shares, then yes, from this level, this company can go up a lot, 10x. But be aware that in this huge market, there are a lot of competitors. So competition is the second biggest risk for this company, Rezolve AI. I don't know what they want to resolve. Maybe shareholders to resolve their money, take money from the investors and fund their losing company. But when you look at something like this, big dilution, yes, you might get attracted by this gross merchandise volume, but who will they pay for their services? I mean, they have important customers. If you look, check, they have big names. But again, if they start to charge a fee for one of their services based on gross merchandise volume, they might lose their customers. This is another big risk related to their services. How can they get more value from their customers? I mean, to offer more value and get more money from their customers. And this is a big question mark. And as they don't have any revenue, ask yourself, how will they be able to fund their future growth? Yes, by issuing more shares, but you have this risk of dilution. So Rezolve AI, to open the box, whether it's a great investment or not, you can see it here. No, it's not a great investment. You can run away. Of course, you can make some money. You can make some money in the short term by speculating. You think that they will announce other great news and the stock price will go up from $2 maybe to $11. There are high chances. I mean, it can happen. But over a longer period, 3 to 5 years, you have those two risks. Two main risks, dilution and competition. So it's up to you how you want to invest in this company. If you plan to speculate, go ahead, you might make some money. But if you are a real investor who respects himself, you don't invest in this company. And by the way, as I said, if you predict the stock price in the next 30 days for this company and your prediction comes true, you get all my money from the subscription you join, whether you choose Spartan, Titan, or Exclusive, or Gladiator. You get all my money. Go to my channel, press join, and on top of this, you not only get all my money from my subscription if you predict correctly the stock price of Rezolve AI, but you also get access to my portfolio, see every transaction I do, an investing course, and other benefits. So it's up to you if you want to take advantage of this great value. And if you have other questions about this company, Let me know in the comments.